And it sounds like you used a lot of the technology that was emerging, the internet and e-commerce, to really rewire the back end. Can you talk us through how you went about doing that? Was it speed? Was it just being closer to the customer? Maybe talk us through that.
Yeah.
Data, data,
Mm,
data,
mm,
data. I mean,
right.
businesses run off of data, off of knowledge. And when you don't have data, it's
Mm,
like, as you can see from all the stuff in the background, I'm an
mm,
aviation nut. And you can't fly in the clouds in bad weather without
mm,
data. So you rely heavily on the information
mm.
coming from your instruments to stay
Yeah.
on course and alive, basically. And
Mm,
retail's the same thing. You've got to know what's selling. You've got to know
right.
what's not selling and how to stay in stock on the best selling items. So
Right.
it was really back to fundamentals, but data allowed us to be better retailers. Now I'll give you an interesting story though. You see a lot of retailers adopt technology, and the most common mistake I see with fellow retailers in technology is that they think technology is a way to take the people out of
Mm,
retail, of decision making. The irony is what I saw as the success of 7-Eleven Japan was that instead of taking the decision making out, so in other words, the computer can tell you how many pieces of one particular kind of sushi you need to order for the next day. There's a tendency to allow that computer to make the decision. The problem with that is that a retailer has eyes and ears. The computer doesn't. The
mm,
retailer looks out his window and says, the road's under construction. It would take the computer 2 weeks to realize that.
mm, mm,
The retailer can then make an immediate judgment based on data that says, here's how many units I need to order for tomorrow. So it's basically using technology to enable the retailer, the person,
mm,
to be a better retailer. And that's the secret sauce that made 7-Eleven Japan so successful. It's
mm.
the use of technology to empower better decision making in people.